Hey there, Ken Gerber, and you're watching Law and Gerber. Welcome back to our 9th episode of Law and Gerber. Are we really at our 9th episode already? Wow, well, we'll be at 1,000 before you know it, and you'll be able to say you're here from the very beginning. It's kind of cool. You know, I just want to take a second and thank you for watching our content. It's a lot of fun doing this for all of you, and your support means the world to us. If you're enjoying our content, we'd ask that you please like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell somewhere down here, so that you can get the latest and greatest videos that we'll be putting out. We're about to crank it up a few notches and even do a spin-off series with my wife Megan that I think you're going to really enjoy. We want to give everyone an even more in-depth look at what it's like living in a family like ours. Let me tell you, there's always some kind of adventure taking place. You'll just have to watch and see for yourself. All of that being said, let's get into some nitty-gritty, shall we? So sometimes people will call us and describe a situation with significant injuries, but there was no negligence. Things like a bad outcome from a medical procedure, for example. But this doesn't always mean that there was negligence by the doctor. There are always risks with every single medical procedure. They may call and describe a horribly negligent situation and say something like, "I could have been hurt," or "I could have been killed," or "someone is going to get hurt." In that situation, it doesn't matter how awful the situation appears. If there's no actual injury, we can't pursue the negligent person or business for any damages. The right thing to do in situations that I just mentioned is to contact that person or that business and simply make them aware so that they can correct the issue. I know there have been multiple times where Megan and I have been out somewhere and either she points something out or I point something out and we say, you know what, that's a dangerous situation. Something needs to be done about that or somebody's going to get hurt. And she'll remind me and say, you know what, we need to go tell them. We need to go get it fixed right now so that way somebody doesn't get hurt. And it's a great reminder. The entire reason we do what we do is to make people and businesses consider safety. We don't just lie and wait for an injury to happen. If we're being true to who we are and what we do, we don't want people to be injured. That's really the bottom line. I know it seems kind of ironic for an injury attorney to be sitting here in front of you, taking this time and energy to make a video and release to the general public telling you that we don't want you to get hurt and that we don't want you to have to call us because that means that something tragic most likely took place that shouldn't have. But if you are in the unfortunate circumstance of having an injury, we want you to know that we exist and that we have huge hearts for helping people just like you and many others who have been hurt in that situation. You know, this reminds me of one of my favorite lawyer jokes. So there's this guy lying in bed at the hospital and his wife comes in to see him. As she walks in, she sees 3 balloons that are super bright and colorful and they're attached to this vase with these beautiful flowers. And the first balloon says, "Get well." And the second balloon says, "Enough." And then the third balloon says, "To testify." So the wife is like, "I see your attorney stop by." Can you even imagine? I'm gonna have to do that to one of my friends sometimes.
Hi. Guess what? There's a guy on the line. Had a dream he was at the Diamondback game. Got bit by a snake. Thinks he has a case. I literally can't handle this one today. Can you pick it up?
It just never ceases to amaze me. I gotta take this. Until next time. Ken Gerber, can I help you? I don't know why that one's so funny to me. Can you even imagine? I'm gonna have to do that for one of my friends sometimes. I love that. That's so good.